So hi everyone. So basically in this video we are just going to talk about all the flag in detail. So there are 5 flags exist in 8085 microprocessor, as you know. Okay. So what are they? Basically they are, first one is a carry flag, second is a parity flag, third is the auxiliary carry flag, fourth is a zero flag, and the seventh it is a sign flag, as you can see here. And as you can see from the box, according to their bit position, bitwise position is also shown here. So what is carry flag? Our first discussion is carry flag. What is a carry flag? Basically from here you will see that, if you will see, then you will see that if an arithmetic operation results in a carry flag, it is set, otherwise it is reset. What does it mean? Basically, suppose if you have taken two number to addition for addition purpose, and after that addition you have got a result, and that result is greater than or the larger than 8 bit, so that means that it will obviously generate a carry. So to represent that particular carry, we set the carry flag. To represent that particular carry, we set the carry flag. So here if you set the carry flag, that will be 1. Okay, c will be 1 here, c will be 1 here, otherwise c will be 0 here. So that the way. Okay, so this was basically the carry flag which generate during the addition operation. But if you are doing a, or if you are performing a subtraction operation, at that case there will be the borrow flag. But this borrow flag is also the same as the carry flag. Okay, so that was our basically the carry flag. If we will find any carry or the bit is larger than 8 bit, then we will set the carry flag. And otherwise, for 8 bit case, if you will find the 8 bit number, then the carry flag will be reset. Okay, so that was basically our carry flag. So our next flag is the parity flag. What is parity flag? So after the logical and arithmetic operation, if result has even number of 1, the flag is set. For odd number of 1, it will reset. What does it mean? So after performing a arithmetic and logical operation, suppose we have got a result, basically we have got a 8 bit number, and that number, let's assume 10010011. So as you can see, if the number is this one after the operation, then as you can see, then from the number there are how many 1 are exist in this number, in this 8 bit? 4 1. So that means we have got the even number of 1. So as we have got the even number of 1, that means parity will be set by 1, p will be 1, p will be 1. Okay, for even, as we have set here. Otherwise, if we could have got the odd number of 1, then we reset the parity. P will be the 0. P will be the 0. For odd case, P will be 0. Basically, this even and odd number of 1 exists in 8 resultant bit will set or reset the D2 bit, So that was basically our parity flag. So our next flag is auxiliary carry flag. So what is auxiliary carry flag? So as you can see, at the time of arithmetic operation, if any carry is generated on D3 bit and passed on D4 bit, that case auxiliary carry will be set. Otherwise reset. So that means that suppose at the time of operation, if any carry set, let's erase this one, if any carry generate into the D3 bit during the operation, arithmetic or logical, so arithmetic basically, so and this carry is passed to D4, at that case of operation, we will set the auxiliary carry, we will set this AC value 1. If this kind of thing will not happen in during the arithmetic operation, then we will reset this auxiliary carry value. So this was our basically 3 flag that we have seen: carry flag, parity flag, auxiliary carry flag. So now our next flag is zero flag. As you can see, the after the execution of arithmetic and logical operation, if ALU will provide a zero result, so in that case the zero flag will be set, or if it will provide a non-zero result, at that case zero flag will be reset. What does it mean? Zero result, that means that all the 8-bit number, all the 8 bit of that number will be 0, 0, 0, 0. So this is a zero result. So obviously the result will be the 0. So this zero result will provide z equals to 1. So at that case, if we have got this kind of result, so we will make, microprocessor will make that zero flag set, otherwise it will be what? Reset. So now our next case, which is a sign flag. So after, as you can see, after the execution of arithmetic and logical operation, if D7 bit of the result is 1, then the sign flag is set, otherwise it is reset. D7 bit, suppose this D7 bit is 1 here, 1, and rest of the thing is that way. So at that case, if the D7 bit is 1, at that case we will set the sign flag. D7 bit equals to 1, at that case we will set the sign flag. Otherwise, if D7 bit equals to 0, we will reset the sign flag. We will reset the sign flag. So basically, what is the significance of this D7 bit? Basically, in this 8-bit number, the first 7 bit represent the magnitude of a number, and the 8 bit or the D7 bit represent the sign of a number. So if D7 bit of a resultant number is 1, that defined that was a negative number, and if the D7 bit or the 8 bit of a number is 0, that may define a what? Positive number. Positive number. Negative number, positive number. So by set or reset this sign flag, we just want to store a message to the microprocessor that whether the operation result was a positive number or a negative number. So that is the main purpose of to set or reset this sign flag. Okay, so that was our all flag that we have already discussed. So now let's take an example and try to set or reset all the flag which is exist here. So this was our sign flag 0. Basically this was our flag table. So let's take an example and try to set or reset all the flag which is available here. So our first number is 4 9, and our second number is we want to add C9X. So 4 9, then 9 will be, this was the 4 9x binary representation. And what is the C9? 1 1 0 0 1 0 0 1. So let's perform the addition operation. Then it will be 0 1 0, then I think 0, then 0, then 1, then 0, then 0, then 0, then 1. So that will be our result. As you can see, this is an extra bit, and if you will mark this number by D0, D1, D2, D3, D4, D5, D6 and D7, if you will mark this number. So let's start from the 0. So sign flag. So as you can see, bit sign flag will be set when D7 will be 1, then sign flag will be set. Otherwise sign flag will be, if D7 is 0, then sign flag will be reset. Here D7 is what? 0. This is D7. So now that means that sign flag is 0. Okay. Now 0 flag, I have told you that if we will get a 0 result, 0 result means all the 8 bit will be 0. So if you look at here, not all the 8 bit is not 0 here. So that means 0 flag will not set, it will reset again 0. Now this one is a don't care. And the auxiliary carry, is there any auxiliary carry exist in this operation? So if you look at here D3 to D4, if you look at here D3 to D4, was there any carry passed on to D4? Yeah, so there was a one addition 1 1 0, and one carry was generated there, and that carry passed on to D4 bit, which is this one, that means that auxiliary carry, if you will find that kind of result, auxiliary carry will be set, otherwise auxiliary carry will be 0, reset. That means that will be 1. And there is a don't care again. Parity, are there any even number of 1 exist in this resultant bit or in this 8 bit? 8 bit means resultant bit means which bit? Except this extra bit. This is the extra bit. So these are the 8 bit. So how many number of 1 are there? 1 and 2 number. That means even number of 1 existing in the resultant bit. That means if there will be an even number of 1, parity even, then it will set. If parity will odd, then it will reset. So it will be 1 again, and then again the don't care and the carry. Was there any carry? That means was that bit larger than the 8 bit? Yeah, that bit, the resultant bit was larger than 8 bit, because this is an extra bit. So that means there was a carry. So this bit will also be set. Okay, so this is a basic thing. So as this way you can set or reset the value of this flag register according to the operation. So this was our whole process. Okay, So that's all.